heart is pumping like crazy. Because I still feel sick. Massive eruption. Ooh, how beautiful. So the hike to the volcano Acatenango has not started yet, and I took the chance to go to the toilet one last time, and just to be prepared for the cold temperatures up there. I was growing my beard in the last days, so I hope it will keep me warm up there.
For today, we are gonna start the hike at 2,300 meters above sea level. Take care and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good luck to you guys. Take care. Good luck to all of you guys. Please take care.
So the trek so far is very sandy and steep, and I didn't brought a stick with me, so it's quite exhausting, and you need to be careful to not fall here. Yeah, hopefully it's getting like more flat up there, but let's see. We are taking a rest right next to a cornfield here, and I will show you the volcano from here. So it's still a long way, but it's good to have a little break. Hi. So it's a beautiful trek here next to these fields. I don't know what they are growing, but it looks beautiful. And yeah, we're on this very narrow trek between the cornfields. I did not have any breakfast in the morning, so that was a bad decision. But since I had to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, I didn't really have the chance to eat something, but now I'm super hungry and exhausted from the hike already. Yeah, but I think in about 1 hour we will reach the first stop where we have our lunch, and after that I think it's gonna be much better. A little rest here in the shade, we are heading further to the top. There's a dog climbing up the mountain as well, and I thought about giving my backpack to him since he's much faster. I think he would enjoy. We just entered the jungle here on the trek. Right behind me are my friends Jack and Jacob. Jack, say hi. Okay, we made it already quite far up the mountain, and it started to get a little bit more cloudy, and you can immediately feel that the temperatures are going down. And I was sweating a lot before, so I start feeling colder a little bit, but I think probably half an hour left till we have our lunch. Yeah, I was getting out my pullover here, and now we are already very high, as you can see in the background. Wait, I will show you. That's the view down to the city. So at the beginning I was walking a bit faster, but now I want to save my energy and doing every 5 to 10 minutes little breaks. I feel like I'm carrying quite a lot with me on my backpack, because I also brought my drone up here to hopefully catch some really nice volcano footage later in the evening or tomorrow morning when we're gonna see the Volcano de Fuego, the active volcano here. Here we go. I think this is the stop to have our lunch. Okay, let's see what we have in the survival pack here. There's a chocolate bar, apple juice, and this is the lunch. Oh, looks really good. So I think this is a pumpkin with chicken, rice, arroz in Spanish, and some vegetables. Looks really delicious. So this pumpkin is really, really delicious, but it has a very hard shell. So in Europe you can usually eat it, but here it's not eatable. After lunch we are heading further and now entering the Foggy Zone. It is way cooler here, so I'm wearing already my trousers and the pullover. Yeah, we are now at about 3,200 meters and the base camp is at 3,700 meters. So I think it's not that far anymore, and it also became less steep here, so it's more convenient to walk. I just fell a little bit behind because my heart is pumping like crazy. And since the rain could get stronger, everyone got these rainy bags to protect ourselves from the rain, and yeah, I'm gonna put it on and then we go further. So at the moment I need to take more and more breaks because it feels like my heart is jumping out of my chest, and the tour guide just told me that from here it is still 1 hour left to the base camp. Yeah, so I will slowly walking up, but the air is a little bit thinner here and it's more exhausting, and yeah, basically you just need more breaks to go up. But that's fine, I still feel good. It hasn't rained yet, but I was already hearing some lightnings, like a thunder. But I hope we stay dry, because then I can imagine this road in front of me will turn into a river, and that would be bad. You can already see that there was a lot of water flowing down here in the past. So let's move on. Somehow the sky got clearer again and you have a beautiful view down the volcano. One more rest with nice music. We slowly reached the end of the tree zone. So there are no more trees growing up here, but at least it got flat. So I think we almost reached the maximum height, which is about 3,700 meters. So this is the height of the base camp here. And yeah, since it's flat here, it's less exhausting. I noticed that these yellow flowers up here have such strong colors. Maybe also due to the height I feel a little bit dizzy, but the colors of the flowers are so vibrant. I don't know if it's just my eyes that are weird, but I feel like they're really shining and really bright. I hope you can see how steep it is right next to me. It's a beautiful landscape, by the way. I like these, I don't know, needle trees, I don't know the name, paired with these really bright, strong colored yellow flowers here with dark black, volcano sand, I need to be careful here, mixed with these yellow flowers here. It's really cool. you don't get a lot of oxygen up here. I start getting a little bit of headache, but so far I'm still feeling good. Nothing to worry about, but yeah, I'm happy to reach the base camp. That's the funny part. Here you need to walk over the big stones. There was a massive erosion. So yeah, later in the base camp I'm gonna share a tent with my two friends from New Zealand, Jack and Jacob. I met these two guys in Mexico already at Playa del Carmen because we went to the same hostel and got to know each other. Since then we kept in contact because they're really cool. And then we re-met in Flores in Guatemala. Since then we are on the same route and went to Champe together and also to Antigua, and now we are doing the hike together and also want to go to Lake Atitlan afterwards.
Hola amigos.
Hola. Wow, crazy view. Looks like we finally reached the base camp up here. So happy. The final few meters. Yeah, finally. Yeah. Finally. These are the tents we're gonna sleep in. Look comfortable. 3 people tent. We're almost at 4,000 meters, and from the base camp you have a beautiful view on the volcano. It's quite dark, so there's no sense in trying to take videos now, but when the volcano is erupting you can see it with the camera, and I'm gonna try to capture it already. Of course, tomorrow morning we will get much closer and have a better view, but if I can see it from here already I will show you guys. Oh yeah, and as you can see I put all my clothes on because I got a little height sick. I was freezing like hell, so I now have this cap here and gloves and the winter jacket, and now I feel much better. I had a little nap in the tent, feeling much more comfortable now. I'm already quite hungry, so I'm looking forward for that dinner. Beans,
Pasta.
oh wow, delicious.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, wow, the desert. The food looks so nice and is all cooked over the bonfire, so it must taste amazing. It's so nice. Okay, the dinner is prepared. Now we can stand in a row and get our food. We got 2 hot tacos and Doritos. Gracias, muchas gracias. Got a hot chocolate as a dessert, and really curious how it will taste. It's very good, especially because it's cold here. I still have headache and I will go to bed now. We're starting at 4 a.m. and then walk up about 45 minutes. Now I need to recover for tomorrow morning because I still feel a little bit sick. See you tomorrow. Good night. It is 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm feeling much better already, and I left the big backpack in the base camp because then I have less to carry. I'm only carrying my drone and a water bottle, and now we're hiking up the volcano. It is quite slippery because it was raining a lot last night, and it's also rocky, so you need to be careful. And it's gonna be a 40 to 50 minute hike to the top of the volcano. Ooh. Finally, massive eruption. Ooh. Wow. I'm excited for the sunrise. How beautiful. What a stunning view right next to the sun here. Wow. From here you can already see the Lake Acatenango right in front of me. Gracias.
Cheers!
Congratulations.
Yeah.